tonight. It's the Grizzlies going up against the Blazers. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
The shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
On the ground, out to short, and it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder,
Matthew Lugo, now at the plate.
Lugo.
Fought off foul. There goes the runner. And a sac bunt here. On the run, sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's Juan Soto. And fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. On the ground, right side. Marte in plenty of time to first. They get the out on Soto.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Jordan Westberg digs in now.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
In the dirt, well done behind the dish. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Hard hit left side. Zips it across. That ends the frame. Bottom of the first. Now it's the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. Clemente goes 5 feet 11 inches, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Just missed. Hit in the air left field. Hauls it in for the out. And now it's Jose Siri.
The center fielder.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Man at first, 1 away. Fouled off down the right side.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. This one smacked out to left center. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Clemente makes the turn at second. And that's a double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you connect.
Now pitching, Roderi Munoz.
At the plate, Josh Smith delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that one fouled off. And that one is inside ball 1.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Throws to first in time. Got the out, but no advance from the runners. So up next, Carlos Beltran. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. And that is out of play. Second and third, 2 down. And a count 1-2.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good eye right there.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Swung on, belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Drilled out towards left center field. Edmonds on the move. And that ends the inning. And we're back. And now here's Jeff McNeil. His home run numbers stand out,
Jeff
Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Popped up. Castro on the move towards foul ground. He's got it. And there's one away. And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
Now pitching, John Durham.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Out number 2. Jack Caglione will hit next.
First baseman, Jack.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. No score here in the second. Swings here and blasts one left field. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the switch hitting catcher, Jorge Posada.
Now pitching, Sean Newcomb.
First offering, and it just misses. In the air, out towards left center. Lugo sizes this one up. Makes the grab, 1 down. This is Willie Castro. Out to center. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Ryan Reynolds here.
The left fielder, Ryan Reynolds.
First pitch misses. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He'll touch them all. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. Popped up. McNeil. And that's the 3rd out. New inning getting started. And now the right fielder, Reggie Sanders. And a curve misses outside. And that's ball 1. Fought off foul. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Looking to get the tying run on base. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Batting 9.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's San Diego taking on St. Louis. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Stepping in, Jason Dominguez.
For San Diego, the left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
That one fouled off. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one is gone. What a start to this one. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. Ketel Marte up to the plate. New pitcher on now, number 35.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here.
Terry.
Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Fouled off left side.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Buxton sizing it up. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Jordan Lawler, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Slider right there.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1 out, base is empty.
Ball, that's outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Steve Finley at the plate now. That's ball 1. Hit in the air out to center field. Buxton moves under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab in this one, Cliff Lee. What do we need to know here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Up the middle. The throw to first. There to beat him by an eyelash.
That is second. The left
Down
fielder.
the number 2 hitter, Tim Raines. And a base hit on the line.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
That's inside. And the count is 2-0. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Man at first, one away. Line drive. And a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
Strike two.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Move to second. Rings back in on a dive. 2 on, 1 out. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That smash towards center. Squeezes it. Throws to second. Throw to second. And they got him. Double play. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. The pitch. Just missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That clips the corner.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times. So I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Now this is in the air down the line. Makes the grab, 1 away. So digging in, Rafael Palmeiro. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Rings in position, brings it in. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Moises Ballesteros. That one to first. Oh, and it hits the base. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Wastes no time there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Jamer Candelario stands in now, looks at that one inside. Two outs.
Nope.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That one the other way. Drops into the glove, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Now he breaks his bat. Brings it in, and there's 1 down. And now the catcher comes up to him, Carson Kelly.
Now pitching, Joan Duran.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So Live from historic Fenway Park here in Boston, the show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's St. Louis taking on New York. Ready to go. Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz.
The third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz.
Late on that fastball.
It's 0-1.
Junior moving under it. And there's one away. And now the shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Batting second, the shortstop.
There are hitters you
Ozzie
love to watch hit,
Smith.
pitchers you love to watch pitch, but with Ozzie Smith, he was a player you love to watch field his position, a shortstop virtuoso.
And first offering is fouled off. The great thing about Ozzie in the field was that he could make any play he needed to. Diving stops, jump throws, cross body throws.
It took Ozzie almost 3,000 left-handed at-bats until he hit his first home run from that side of the plate, and he did it in style, a walk-off shot to win Game 5 of the '85 NLCS for the Cardinals.
Slings it across, now 2 away.
Yelich.
Into center. Santander racing after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Back now at Fenway. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Satchel Paige.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
And now the right fielder,
Leading
Fernando
off for
Tatis
the
Jr.
The right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Swinging a foul straight back.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Up with it, fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. And now, Ken Griffey Jr. And that one hit 97 on the gun. And now the count is even.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Popped up. Makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. David Ortiz now at the plate. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1.
That one in triple digits.
This guy's
No
pounding
balls,
the
2
zone.
strikes.
Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Gore back to work. Raleigh goes 6 feet 3 inches, 28 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2018.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Riley Green stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And that one popped in the air, left field. Santander pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Two down, bases empty.
The second
And here
baseman,
comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, and that's a ball.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
At the belt and fires. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Into the monster seats and gone. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. So up next, Kyle Manzardo. Inside and hit him. Man at first. And next is the designated hitter, Jose Siri. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
No balls. One strike.
Manzardo, the runner at first with two gone. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the third out. Back inside Fenway Park, bottom of the inning. And now Jacob Wilson. And there's a strike.
It's 0-1.
1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss.
No balls. Two strikes.
Ball one there.
One ball, two strikes.
That missed by a lot. 2-2.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
And that one is lifted in the air. Into the dive, and he got it.
Batting fifth, the third baseman,
Jordan Westburg getting ready to hit.
Westburg.
Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Strike two.
No balls. Two strikes.
On the ground to short. Slinging it to first in time. Here comes Bryce Harper.
The first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
0 balls, one strike.
Swings through that.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean,
0-2.
that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And that's down and away.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And he swings through that one. On to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Here's the center fielder, number 14.
Chandler Simpson.
There's the strike.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
1-1.
He goes down looking. Ellie De La Cruz digs in now. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
One strike.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Ellie happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
Smith now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
It's 0-1. 1-1.
And it stays fair.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
There goes Ozzie. Cut on and miss.
1-1.
High leg throw, save. That's a stolen base. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1-2's the count.
Move to second, and he's back in safely.
Hey.
Smith at second with 2 down. That one out to right. Tatis. And that is that. Back here at Fenway Park, Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
Gleyber Torres.
Swinging a foul out of play.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Green settles under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Josh Gibson stepping in now.
Batting it.
This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. That one at triple digits.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play. Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer, when you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. Got him swinging. Back here in Boston, out of the 4th. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. And that one pulled foul.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Foul ball still 0-2. In the air, left field, down the line. And a foul ball. Not close with that one. 1-2 to count. This one in the air. Harper makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's Riley Green. He's 0 for 1.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college.
0-2.
We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Verdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Outside low, and the count even 1-1.
1-1.
Out towards right center field. Tatis drifts towards it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Ready to go, bottom four, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. The other way, and foul ball. Tatis checks his swing. Now it appeal to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. On the ground to third. Fires over to first. And they take care of Tatis for the out. So digging in, Ken Griffey Jr.
Griffey Jr.
That one the other way. Jump throw. Got him. Nice play. David Ortiz will hit next.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Late on that fastball.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Raleigh down to first with it. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Back here in Boston, ready now for the 5th inning. And now the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. Gore back to work. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Manzardo goes 5 feet 11 inches, 205 pounds, and he was a 2nd round pick
1 ball, 1 strike
in 2021. The 1-2. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Way back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So now a pinch hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Nice opportunity for him. Runner at second with nobody out. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Swings through that
one. 0-2.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. And he lays one down the left side. Can't pick it up with the bare hand.
The center fielder, number 14.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And now the center fielder late on that fastball.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. Runner on the go. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. In the dirt, blocked. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Runners at the corners, one away. And we're at the top of the 5th. In the air, out towards right center. Griffey on his horse. The throw in.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Swinging a foul straight back. Chisholm at second with 2 down. Squirts away a little bit. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's what it was. If you swing at it, get a broken bat, so you drive back to the dugout.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nabs it, and that is that. Back here at Fenway, now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Jacob Wilson.
And a foul ball.
Well, these guys just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Third baseman.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Swing and a miss.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 and 2
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
One down, base is empty. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. Bryce Harper to the plate.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
0 for 1 so far. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
In the air, right field. Yelich on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that will end the inning. Back here at Fenway, and now it's Christian Yelich.
The right fielder, Christian Yelich.
What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. And they add a run. It's 3-0. Cal Raleigh, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
The batter, number 1.
2 outs, base is empty. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sends it to first, and Albies is retired. 3rd out. Bottom of the
Leading
sixth.
off
Here
for
is
New York,
Gleyber Torres.
the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
I'm impressed
Zero
by
balls,
the
one
number of
strike.
first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys.
The other way. He takes it on
Got
his
him.
own. One up, one down. And
Now
now catcher
batting,
comes up to
catcher,
hit. Josh Gibson. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a miss, and 102
No
on
ball,
the
one
radar
strike.
gun.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been
No
able to
balls,
commit
two
to
strikes.
one velocity and stay there.
Foul tip straight back, and that squared him up in the mask. That didn't feel good. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
The left fielder.
Two
number
down, base is
25,
empty. Anthony Santander getting ready to
Santander.
hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Top of inning number
Leading off
7.
for
And
St.
here's the
Louis,
first
the
baseman,
first
Kyle
baseman,
Manzardo.
Kyle Manzardo. Now pitching, Kenley Jensen.
That to right. And a quick out, number 1.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Jazz
Now batting,
Chisholm Jr.
designated
now.
hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Jansen fires. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Junior hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder.
Chandler
Maybe expecting a
Simpson.
bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. They say when.
It's 0-1.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back inside Fenway Park,
For the
Fernando
Bengals,
Tatis
the right
Jr. to
fielder,
hit here.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Late swing fouled off. Next one
Ball, that's
misses,
high.
and now it's even 1-1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter.
1-2.
Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Just
No,
off the outside edge.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's
Out to short. Smith tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
The center fielder.
And the batter now, Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Hit on the ground to short. Smith sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down. Now it's the DH,
Now back,
David
the designated
Ortiz.
hitter, David Ortiz.
That's towards center. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And we're back here at Fenway Park,
Leading
ready to
off
begin
for
the
the
8th.
Grizzlies,
Here's the
the
third
third
baseman,
baseman,
Ellie De La
Ellie
Cruz.
De La Cruz.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. Just missed it. Ozzie Smith digs in now, 1 for 3. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second,
Ball.
Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Check swing, tried to hold up. Now it appeal to third, and that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
And they'll do it again.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting. Catcher,
And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Santander. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson. Page back to work. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Still rolling to start the 8th. Just 5 more outs to get.
Now batting. The
Jordan
third baseman,
Westberg will hit next.
Westberg.
That one not close. And it's 1-0.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
In the air, right field, Yelich snags it for the 2nd out. So just 4 more outs to get through, and the tension is building in the ballpark right now.
Yeah, and we can feel it in the booth. He's got these hitters locked up. You know, he's been so great today, really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back in Boston, we go to the 9th. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. That one is hammered right field, way back there. Out of here. He made him pay for that one. And they add to their lead. It's 4-0. Foul ball. Ground ball right side. And he's out on the tag.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Manzardo now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. On the ground right side. Torres over to first. 2 away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now at the plate. 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gets it to first. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
Foul ball there.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out. He's 2 outs away. Here's the catcher, Josh Gibson. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
0-2.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Anthony Santander at the plate. Hit to second, and this should do it. And he's done it. A perfect game.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what his teammates and even